Happy birthday to
I feel like we have
you.
to do this again. Restart.
Welcome to BlablaLara. I'm Rodrigo Lara and I'm your host for this podcast. A podcast about immigration, exchange, traveling, moving to another country and changing your life. And today is a very special episode because it's my birthday. And I have all the guests from the first season. So we have here today Illia Sorokin from Ukraine. We have Nati Davalos from Chile, Tisha from Canada, Anna Flavia from Sweden, and KSNEIA from Russia. And people are from places, but they are originally from another place. But yeah, how are you all? How's everyone? Okay.
I'm good. I'm so happy to be here.
Yay. Okay, so this episode, we will do it something. It's going to be a reverse. Usually I ask questions, but now the guest will ask me questions. So we will start with Illia. Hit me up.
Can you tell us maybe like two pros and two cons of living in LA?
I can't say like any cons of living in LA, but I can say like pros. Yeah. Well, pros of living in LA. I will have to compare to Brazil, but I think the first thing that came to my mind, people will say that I'm crazy, but the traffic, people there are very respectful. Compared here to Brazil, because people here are crazy. They stop in the crosswalk and red light, and also they give right of way to pedestrians anywhere. Of course, there's a lot of traffic in a 405, and I don't know, also the multicultural environment, because in LA, I think it's unusual for the rest of the United States, maybe only New York and other metropolis. But in LA, you see people from everywhere in the world, There is like the Persian square, or I know probably the Swedish square, I got it in my mind now, and Brazilian square, I never saw, and you see a lot of people speaking Spanish too. You can learn Spanish because of the proximity with Mexico. So all that stuff is a very multicultural, and of course the proximity to the ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the beaches and everything. So those are my favorite things about LA. And of course the movies culture, the entertainment industry there for music, theater and everything. It's very intense. So because of Hollywood, and so yeah, that's why also I love LA. I think one con to live there, maybe, but I think for being a so multicultural environment, sometimes people get in their own groups, in their own groups of I don't know. I'm not saying that like it's like that everywhere in the world. Like everyone there in LA is like that, but sometimes when I arrived there, it was hard for me to break this barrier of like getting connection, human connection. But maybe because in Brazil, since you are a kid, you learn to hug, you give two kisses in the cheeks, and people there are like each one has their space. But yeah. Thank you for the question, Illia. Okay, next one, Nati.
Okay. Well, as you have traveled a lot, I would like to ask you if you have like a top travel tip for us.
Sorry, can you repeat your question? The top travel
Tip, like something
tip?
that we should know or we should investigate before going to somewhere.
I can answer that. But I haven't been to so many places. I've only been to the United States and Argentina, and I think you got me there because you lived in Argentina. So yeah, I would say that Argentina, Buenos Aires is a great place to go also. And actually, I met Tish there, and it's a very small world. Canada and originally from Malaysia, but yeah, I met her in Lollapalooza, Argentina. And it's so funny because we have many common interests here. Also, Anna has been to Lollapalooza in Stockholm, and I want to go there. But I don't know. I think if I would give a tip, it would be like in California. If you want to travel, if you've never done that, just hit the PCH, Pacific Coast Highway, anywhere, how you can, like with a car or with a bike or an RV or whatever, but go from LA to San Francisco through the coast, through the California 1 highway. It's very beautiful. You get to see the ocean and the mountains and the forest and everything. It's very beautiful. I've never done that. And yeah, and you can travel in California to many places, Sequoia Park, Yosemite, and that would be the tips that I would give. But I think the best person to give tips on traveling here would be Tish, because she's been everywhere. So you ask the next question, Tish.
Well, feliz cumpleaños first off. It's birthday
Thank
edition.
you.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to do a card. That's why you were like 2 o'clock, and I'm like, what? I thought it was 3 o'clock because we got spring forward time change.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so because it is your big 30, welcome to what they say sometimes the 30 flirties, but we cannot now because you have Senia. Senia, watch him. I'm gonna ask you, like, because now it's a new transition, like 30s, different stage of life, different experiences. Did you build like a top 30 list of what you would like to achieve in your 30s? You don't have to like name all 30 or something, but like at least maybe three things you want to achieve for goals.
Nice. Great question. Because I thought about that a lot. Actually, I thought I would be a millionaire by 30, but I thought I would get my first million like before I reached 30, so I would appear in the cover of Forbes under 30. Actually, I was planning to do that on my 20s, so I postponed 10 years more, and it hasn't happened yet. But it will happen someday, maybe. But
you have time.
Well, I think I can say my short-term goals for now that are in my head right now, in my mind, that I'm set for that. It's like go to grad school in the United States, want to get an MBA, and I'm preparing for that. So that's like my 30s achievement, my main achievement, because it's not easy. It's very hard to get admitted, super expensive. You have to study a lot, different country, a lot of stuff to do. So yeah, and maybe the second thing would be get financially independent. I don't know if I will reach that now with 30. Maybe it's going to take another 10 or 20 years. I mean, being financially independent, not to need to get loan or no credit card or anything. Don't care about money. Just do whatever I want. I don't know. Maybe the third thing, I want to have cats, many cats. I want to have like 100 cats. I want to have my cats.
No, please.
My fundraising campaign.
Sonia, would you allow him to have dogs? Like, can he get 100 dogs instead of cats, or no?
No, I want cats, but I don't know. Xenia, she's in charge of the dogs. I will take care of the cat. All right. And speaking of which, thank you for the question, Tish. And Xenia, so yeah, speaking of like dogs and cats, you can ask the next question.
Okay. Okay. So what place do you want to visit? The place that you've never been before, like the mostly that you want to see?
Nice. Good question, because we were just talking about that. I think I talked about that in the last 2 episodes with Anna and Illia, and maybe in your episode too, Xenia, with your sister. Because the place that I want to visit, the first when I go to Europe, I've never been to Europe, I want to go to Italy. First, because of the religion stuff, I'm Catholic. I want to go to Vatican and meet the Pope. I want to watch a mass with Pope. And I don't know, maybe the culture. Anna, she said that in Italy the culture is very similar to Brazil. It's a little messy. And I would get along well. I would get along well like with the Italian culture. I mean, my middle name is Pastori, so I have a little Italian blood, and niente reale tutto permesso. Buongiorno.
You're ready to go.
Yeah, so Italy. Yeah, it's the first place that I want to go. Yeah, when I travel to Europe. Okay, and thanks for the question, Xenia. And now, Anna, hit me up. What's your question?
Congratulations first. Your 30 is a new decade. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so since I know you since we are teenagers, I would like to know if you can tell any difference from the pastori that was 16 years old and the pastori that is 30 years old now.
Yeah. Just like a parenthesis, people in here in Brazil, they call me Pastore for my second name. But in the United States,
Yes.
they call me Lara. But yeah, call me whatever you want. But yeah, there's a big difference. Thanks for the question. I thought about that too, because I don't know why was I thinking about that? Because I don't know. I think I saw a picture. Like Facebook sent me a memory from 10 years ago, and I said, "Oh my God, it's been 10 years already from that day." And I thought that, a lot changed, a lot. I know, I remember, I can remember myself, that times and when we were used to go to the rock concerts here in Goiânia.
Yeah.
When I was like 18, 17, and I would go just walking and like drinking, doing a lot of like
Yes.
stuff. I would
Cheap
never,
wine.
yeah, I would never imagine that I would be here with like friends from all over the world, in my 30th birthday, or that I would have been in LA and walk through Hollywood and studying in UCLA and everything, and like meeting all of you like from everywhere. It's great, and a lot's changed. And I think sometimes I feel proud of it. From the pathways I took in life. Sometimes maybe I'm 30, I didn't get my first million yet. I'm not financially independent and I don't have cats, but still, I think I got a lot, and I'm grateful for that. And thank you, you all for being my friend and supporting. And let's keep in touch. For the next 30 years, and I'll see you all like around in the world. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, really like
Yeah, nice.
that. All right, and now to finish, like I would like to record us singing "Happy Birthday" to you, so I can include in the introduction of the episode. So yeah, can we just like Happy birthday.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I feel like we have to do this again. Restart.
Yes. I think my internet's a little slow, so okay, let's try again. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rodrigo.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. All right. That was it for today. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for next episodes of BlablaLara and stay safe. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. See you around.